Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Holland's Classroom, where today we are about to dive into some more math. This time we're going to be talking about measurements. Now, if you're doing my math in kindergarten, it's going to be in chapter 8, and it's all about measuring stuff. And this is so exciting because measuring helps us out in a lot of ways. But let's start off with this video first to talk a little bit about and preview what measuring is all about, okay? Listen closely.
Let's go camping. When I go camping with my dad, we always take a lot of gear. Knowing math helps us tell our camping gear apart. Can you tell which tent is my dad's? My dad is tall, so he sleeps in the taller tent. Mine is the shorter one. Look at these fishing poles. Can you tell which one is mine? I use the shorter one. My dad fishes with the longer one, but I can still catch more fish than he can. We have a lot of gear to take on our camping trip. These packs sure look heavy. This is the part of camping I love the most. I can relax on the lake shore and wait on the fish. Hey, I've got a bite!
All right. So, in your books on page 481, and I believe this is in the last volume of. No, it's in the first volume. Anyway, so in page 481 of your books, it starts off with the "Am I ready?" And now, for reference, this is what the picture looks like in the front. So it's talking about camping. So I'm sure we'll see a bunch of camping stuff. But am I ready for this? Well, let's see. Let's look at these pencils here. And it says circle the object that looks different. I seem to remember us doing something like that a while back. So which one is different? Yeah, this one is a lot longer, and these ones are a lot shorter. So they're kind of using stuff that we've done before to draw some comparisons. How about these trees? What do you think? Yeah, this one is taller than the other three trees. And what about this pepperoni-looking shoelace? Which it says circle the object that is longer. Okay. Yep, it's the one on the bottom that is longer. And then with the elephant and the mouse, it says circle the animal that you could hold in your hand. No, you can't hold an elephant in your hand. You can hold the mouse if you want to. Some people have pet mice. But let's keep taking a look. Let's say review vocabulary. So we have the words bigger and smaller. That's usually what we use to describe certain objects and things like that. This is bigger, this is smaller. I have a bigger burger, she has a smaller burger, that kind of thing. So make sure you trace those things. It helps us with our writing. But now we got some vocabulary cards. And of course, these are the ones that you get to cut out and use to remember, like kind of flashcards, remembering what things are. So this is all the words that we'll be learning in this chapter. So capacity means how much can something hold. So this tub has a greater capacity, it can hold more water than this bucket. Capacity is how much something can hold. Heavier, I think you all know what that means that it weighs more, so it is something harder for us to maybe pick up or things like that. Height, you guys know we talk about height of like when we're growing. The doctors always want to know how high we've grown or how high we are standing and all that kind of stuff. So they need to know about height. Holds less, holds more. They're pointing to this little bottle because it holds less inside. Maybe it's Gatorade. It holds less Gatorade than this big cooler, which holds more Gatorade. Could you imagine having that much Gatorade? Sounds good. All right, then we're talking about length. So height is how tall something is, and length is how long something is. So if you notice that you're not, 6 feet, when people talk about how tall you are, I don't know how tall you are at home, but like for me, I'm about 6 foot tall. So I'm 6 foot tall. I'm not 6 foot long. Long goes this way. Tall goes this way. So height, length. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah. Make sure you trace those words too, so you get a better understanding of how you write. Okay. Then we have lighter. So there's the heavier and lighter. Elephant is heavier than the mouse. They also have longer. Remember, we're talking about length, longer. So the pencil is longer. It's not taller because usually pencils are, laying down. So the pencil is longer than the crayon, which is shorter. And they have shorter right here with these penguins. Uh, so they have a penguin, and for us, a penguin is short, but then this penguin right here is shorter than this one. So it's very interesting how they did that. But and they did the same thing up here with the crayon. The crayon is long, the pencil is longer. But when we're using things, it's all relative. So I might be taller than you, so I might be tall, but someone like LeBron James is taller than me. So it's all about what our perspective. Same thing with the trees. This tree's tall. It's probably taller than me, but this tree right here is taller than this tree. So, and then when it comes back to this, you're wondering why it's down here. Weight is how heavy something is. So we have three major sections we're going to be talking about in this chapter. We're going to be talking about height, length, and weight. Okay? So, how tall something is, how long something is, and how much something weighs. I love doing this because then we start getting into scales, but I'm not going to get into all that. I want to make sure that you get a chance to do that. But yeah, take a look at some of this stuff, and it'll help you get prepared for our first lesson, which we're about to dive into in a little bit. But that's it for right now. So I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.